Hello everyone, welcome to Space Engineers. I've been proper excited to play this on the channel because it is basically Space Minecraft and is awesome, and I want more people to know about it because I feel like it's not heavily known by everybody. This has been out for yonks, by the way, this game, and it's had loads and loads of updates. I'm on update 1.2. Update 1.202. Yeah, and I think I got this game when it was like before it was update 1, if you know what I mean. So I've had this for ages. I played it quite a bit back in the day. I haven't played it in a while, so I've kind of refreshed my memory recently, but I'm still gonna like forget most things. But you guys are gonna love this game, I swear. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna go into custom game. We're gonna go down to star system. This is like the default that you should be doing. I'm going to change a few bits and bobs just to make things a little bit more I say realistic, but easier on me, because otherwise everything will just take ages. So I'm leaving it on safe. I want to turn off wolves. Yeah, wolves are already turned off. That's good. And spiders as well. Ugh, I don't like spiders, so happy about that. Everything else I think I'm going to leave how it is. And we're going to call this Pilpoh's LP. Beautiful. We're going to leave it on survival. I'm going to leave it on offline mode. I think you can change this later. So I might be able to like run this and get a few other people involved. I know JM3's very interested in this game and has played it quite a bit as well, so maybe I get him involved at some point. But yeah, let's crack in. So this is the thing that you're like given straight away. You can have all of these different like drop ships, because it all depends where you want to start. We're going to start on the one that I think everybody should start on, which is the Earth-like drop pod. It's just the one that most people do start on, and it's like the easiest. I wouldn't say the easiest start. The easiest one is to go like in space. But we're going to do Earth-like drop pod. We're going to hit respawn, and we're going to start falling in right now. So I just press V because that puts you in third person mode. You can kind of see yourself around, and eventually... Do I have to do something, or is it going to do it for me? Ah, there we go. Yeah, got a little parachute. That's going to... Oh, I forgot. I should be kind of looking about for... It's hard to control the camera when it's wobbling like this. Yeah, we're looking around for some ore deposits. They're different colours. Like over there, I think might be some ore deposits. And there we go. We are out of our spaceship. So the first thing you want to do is you want to dig. So I'm going to find an area like right here maybe, and I'm going to crouch, and then I'm just going to hold down left click, and that is going to dig out an area. And I forget. Alright, let's go into first person because it's easier to see. It's F to pick stuff up. So we're going to... Oh my god, that's loud. I might change that. But we're going to dig out this little area, and we're going to pick up all of the rock that we've got. And if I can remember the inventory key, there it is. We're going to get like as much stone as we can carry. So quite a bit of stone. You can right click as well, and it just destroys whatever you're looking at. But I just want to... Let's have a look round first, because this looks awesome. There's our dropship. We'll probably take this apart at some point. I quite like where we've landed. It's quite a nice place to land, must admit, with all of the fields and everything. Your drill thing that we've got right here is always on your button 3 when you spawn in. This thing can mine out an area. Like I think over there, you see it's got like a different pattern. That looks like grey to me. Over there, yeah, that might be an ore that we can start mining. when you get a bit closer with the drill, when you got the drill out, it's got like a little ore sensor, and it can tell you if there's ores nearby. It's really crap though, I must admit. So you have to be quite close. So there might be ore literally down here where I'm digging right now, but we don't know because we're not close enough to see it. You can make ships, so Space Engineers is all about making like awesome looking bases and awesome looking ships. And the first thing you will want to do in this situation is first thing you want to do is make a little base. So you don't have to mine stone to get resources. You have to go and mine actual ores. Ooh, I don't know. That over there and that over there is different colour as well. So maybe that's not ores over there and over there. That might be over there though. Not sure. Anyway, yeah, so you want to make a base. You can make some ships. You can actually turn a ship into a base. So first off, we're not going to be able to leave this planet yet because we don't have the like jet propulsion stuff to leave the atmosphere unlocked just quite yet. But what we can do is we can fly about on the planet's surface, and we can make some like mining ships. To craft anything in this game, you are going to need to like actually like weld it up, and to like destroy anything. Like we could get the resources from the ship itself, from this little respawn pod, just by grinding it down with this thing, which is kind of cool looking. I like that they've updated this. It actually says Space Engineers on it now, which is really cool. It didn't have that last time I played, but yeah, you're gonna want to make some mining ships, and you can fly them about. You can actually fly about like you are right now. You can turn on your jetpack and you can just fly about, but you've only got a certain amount. I always forget the keys for this. Is it C to come back down? Yeah. You've only got a certain amount of like jetpack fuel. You'll see it down in the bottom left there. It's H2 is what you're looking for. So you actually need to mine some ice, and then the ice you turn into oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen you breathe, and the hydrogen you use for your jetpack. I forgot if there was fall damage, so that was a bit stupid, but oh well. Anyway, I'm going to have to dig this out. I'm going to go change the settings slightly so it's not as loud with the drill. And then I'll meet you back when we've got like an absolute ton. Actually, is it a ton? Let's have a look. Whatever 4,000 litres or L. I'm not sure what L means. Is that pounds or something? Who knows? Anyway, whatever yeah, I'm going to fill this volume up with stone, and then what we are going to do is there's this like processor over here somewhere. Where you at? It is in here somewhere, I must admit. It's right. Okay, K to open that. We are looking for which one's the one that does all of is it the survival kit? I think it's okay, production. Nope. Inventory. Can we select that and move it over? No. I always forget which one it is. Is it this one? Now I can do here we go. So we put that in the survival kit. Go to production, and we can make like I'm gonna set this to make like an absolute massive amount of this gravel, because when you make the gravel you also get like iron ingot, a bit of silicon, a bit of nickel. It like gets it out of the stone, if you know what I mean. Is that going to waste... Oh, don't do that. Is that going to waste all of the power that I've... Okay, let's turn that off. That's a point. Do I have to turn this off? F. So I'm in the pod again. We could probably lift off as well in this pod. If I can stop looking. Yeah, there we go. Probably lift off in the pod, but we've got no like forwards, backwards and sideways. We've got up. So we can go up, but or is it down? I think these ones on here are down, and that's it. So they're pointed down, meaning that we would go up. Yeah. So anyway, right, what was I doing? I was going to go get a load of stone. Let's go do that. Okay, I may have forgot that I set my backpack inventory to be a lot. Oh, let's stand back up. To be a lot more than previous. So that just was a lot right there. So we can do that, and then production. How many of these can we make? Let's just do one. Okay, so we can make 15 more. Let's do that many. I don't know. Maybe we don't have enough for that. I'm not sure. Okay, if it gets down to needing one more. Ah, there we go. I got it perfect. That got us some iron ingots, nickel, silicon. So with that, we can make some steel plates, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make... How much is one steel plate? So we're at 50 now. 7 iron is for a steel plate. Flipping heck. Okay, let's get like... I don't know, 2 more if I can? 3 more. Perfect. Got 8 right there. So, inventory, we can grab all of those. Shift click to bring it into your inventory. And then, if you see on the hotbar, we've got this like building thing as well. And I'm going to use this, and we're going to build. Kind of want to find a flat area. We're just going to build little something something. Now the cool thing is they do lock together. Obviously they don't look like what you've just clicked in there, because each one of these does require a certain amount of... I put 8 down already, so yeah. It does require a certain amount of like steel plates to finish it. So it's actually 25 to finish it, but we only had 8. But this scaffolding, let's say, this is like the outside of it, is... still useful because you can still like transfer power via this. So we set up a little generator here. Anything over here will get it because it will go through this whole thing. It's kind of a neat way of doing it. We are going to need to set up... how do I... Is it I? It's not production. I always forget how to open up like the crafting menu. Aha, figured it out. It's G. It even says it right there. Can you see it next to the little one of these that I've got? G. So that opens this up. I am going to need a refinery, which we've already got down here. Oh, we've already got them on our bar anyway. So we need a refinery. So 6. You only need like one of the things from here to actually like do like place down like... It's kind of like a ghost block. Like this here is not actually a finished block yet. But for the refinery, you also need like one of the components to be like the ghost block, as it were. So I do need to go and get more. I need to refine some more stone. This takes quite a while, I must admit. If we were to find like a good iron ore, like vein even, not ore. If I find a good iron vein, that'd be super useful because we get loads of iron out of it. But anyway, I'm going to press C to like crouch down, and then F, holding F because that picks stuff up. And then I'm just going to drill this out a bit more. Right, there we go. I got myself, I think, 2 more iron plates. I mined a little bit, and then 2 more iron plates for now. Obviously, we're going to make like a ton of them eventually. The most important thing is B to change placement mode. No, that's not it. We need to line up. So you see right there, this has got like the yellow, it's like the port. So if you think in Minecraft, this is like one of the ports that you have on like a thermal expansion machine, but you can't move like where the port is or what the port does. It just connects one machine to another, if you know what I mean. So we are actually going to place it like that. How do I rotate blocks? It's been so flipping long since I've placed this. Is it T? Oh, figured it out. It says it right at the top there. So if you press the home button, it will rotate it that direction. And then home button and home button, home button. Does it all of that. You can also press the delete button to turn it around like this way. So you can actually see there's like a port on either side of the basic refinery. So we're going to stick it right there. Obviously it's not finished yet, but that's fine, because we also want to get one of these assemblers. And you can see right there that there's a port on this side, so we need to rotate this. Let's do delete, delete. And we're going to basically make it so it's facing, the two ports are touching, if you know what I mean, from each of the different things. So if we walk up to this, it says I need 100 steel plates, 20 construction components, 10 motors, 10 computers, and then another 20 steel plates afterwards. So, and for this one, it's like similar, but you need displays and stuff as well. So if we look in here, press K and then production, we do have we have the option to make all of these different like bits and bobs right here. When we get the assembler, we can actually make more. So the refinery is this is basically a refinery plus one of the assemblers right there. But this is like a cut down version of it. It's just so you can get started basically. And I don't know if this can do iron. I think it might be able to do iron, the survival kit. But what we can do is we can start making stuff. So we know this is 7, and we have the option to build everything, which is really nice, but most of it takes like iron. So we should pick something and just go for it and say like, right, we'll be done when we've got like, in fact, what I'll do is I'll figure out how much of each ingredient I need, as in the raw materials, and then see how long it would take to get that many bits of raw material. Ah, poop. It just said energy low. I don't know what that means. How much energy does this thing have? Oh, is it me that's energy low? Okay, cool. That's fine. I can actually just sit in the ship right here, and you can see down in the bottom left my my energy's going back up. I believe this has got like a small reactor in it, like a uranium reactor. I haven't actually played since they added like the new dropship and everything. I used to play with the old dropship, where you could literally turn it into a little, well, it was a big ship that you landed in, and it had like the refiner and everything in it. They added the survival kit since I've been playing, basically. What I'm doing here is I'm just lining up all of the bits that we're going to need. So I did the construction components, I did the steel plates that we're going to need. So motors, we need 10 motors there, and we need 10 motors there, so 20 motors. There's a lot of backwards and forwards to begin with. Where is the motors? There you go. So if you press Control and then click, it puts 10 of that thing in there. So that's 20. What else do we need? We need 10 computers on this one, and we need 80 computers on this one, so 90 altogether. So 90 computers. Where are the computers? That's a display. Computers, there they are. So Control, click. Let's do 90. There we go. And we're actually going to make some because we have the materials right there. Takes barely any iron, but it takes some silicon as well. But we got loads of silicon. Not loads, but we got some. This one also needs 4 displays, and I think that's everything. 4 displays, yes. Okie dokie. So go to production right here, and then where's display? 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Now, are you going to tell me how much stuff I'm going to need overall? I don't think you are. But that is a lot of iron by the looks of it. It's like, what, 2,000 iron? Iron ingots. And then we need 33 nickel, so we should be able to get that quite quickly. I think we've got enough silicon wafers for these two as well. So it's just like the 2,000 iron and a little bit more nickel is what we're going to need. I am going to go off and I am going to do more digging. It used to be you land... Oh, I actually missed some of the rock that we've got right here. So we can run back up and go put that in here for now. But I miss that the old ship, you could literally pick it up and you could fly about for a bit. And then you could find like a really good spawn location, almost. Stick that in. I'm also going to set this to do, I don't know, like 500 of these gravel right here. So that's just like refining stone, basically, to get us some bits and bobs. But yeah, I'm going to need to mine for flipping ages. Yeah, as I was saying, you used to be able to fly around. There's an unknown signal. And that is because they're up in, up in the sky there. You can go to all of these different moons as well. So you can get almost every resource on this Earth-like planet. The only resource you can't get is platinum, which can be found on the moon. From what I remember, it might have changed since then, so apologies if I give you any wrong information. But yeah, I've got to get back to mining. It's L to turn on your lights, by the way, because it does go dark. Because you've got like a day-night cycle. That is a lovely sound right there. That means well, it says it right, inventory is full. So I can run over here, and this probably isn't enough. But you can hope, can't you? Let's have a look, see if that's gonna... Oh, it's gonna do like all of these first, I reckon, and then it will get to the steel plates, which is fine. No biggie doing that. Oh, I don't know, it might be enough right here. Oh no, wait, no, because that's definitely not enough right there, but... Oh well, we'll see how many we get just from a full inventory. Now, I was just looking through this whilst I was, like, waiting for all of that stuff to be processed, and I did not know that they had DLC that you could download. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, I suppose they're like, delivery cycle, whatever you want to call it, it's costing more and more money each time, so it makes sense to have DLC, I suppose. But I don't know, we're Minecraft world, right? Where mods are free, and you can get mods in this as well, by the way. There's loads of different mods that you can get for this. I decided not to do a modded playthrough because I haven't played in flipping ages, so I just did a regular playthrough. But maybe when we're finished, or we set ourselves a goal, maybe we go to the moon, or a moon at least. It's not the moon on this planet, but a moon. That could be a goal, and then we could maybe finish at that point, and then move on and do something else. Like a different, I don't know, another playthrough, but with mods, for example, some weird mods. I might get all the DLC for this at some point as well. It depends. Anyway, I've got to wait for this to finish making all of its stuff. Now, what I can do whilst I wait is go and put all of these ingredients actually in the two things over here. So I'm going to need to... Right, you just do it once. You click once, and then it like adds them to it. And then it's like, what are you doing? You don't have any of the, rest of the ingredients, basically. But that means that it's out of your inventory. So if I go to my inventory screen, I don't have them anymore. They are actually in these things. So that's kind of a good way, especially if you're playing on like realistic inventory, which I don't recommend if you're first starting out, because it's tiny. You'd have to make like 50 trips, probably more trips, just to build these two, mining stone. Unless you get a really good spawn, and then you get like loads of iron or something. That might be good, but you still need to get like the silicon and the nickel and everything. So if we go back to production, we're getting there, Why is this taking longer? I think the iron plates take less iron, so obviously when it makes a few bits of iron, it can make the plates. Okay, fair enough. And now you run out? I think you've run out, haven't you? We've got enough nickel, we just need loads more iron. Flipping loads of it. Oh, And I don't know if that's enough stone. Like, we might have to make more gravel. But let me go off and do that. Where's my diggy hole? It's around here somewhere. There it is. It kind of turned into... oh my goodness, can't see a thing. There we go. It turned into, like, me digging out the surface for a little while. And then I was like, oh, I should probably just dig down. It's easier. So I'm going to get back to doing this. Okay, it's been a couple of days IRL because I've just been stupidly busy and I hadn't had time to go and mine all of that stone and stuff. But I've done that now. And we've got all of the bits we need. I'm just going to recharge myself because it's asking me to do it at the top there. Hey, there we go. All of the bits are in here, and I almost forgot that we need energy, so I made a windmill as well. I was going to do solars, but you can't actually do solars. And all you do is you sit it and you like weld this together, and you can see it's actually turning into a machine now. So this is the basic assembler. We can actually make more stuff in this, and if you get it to functional, this will now work. So we can open this up and we can use this to make like all of these things, including bulletproof glass, power cells, radio components, small steel tubes and solar cells and metal grids, medical components. We're going to try and make ourselves a survival, whatever this thing is. What's this thing called? Survival kit. That's it. But we're going to make it on, like, that's a small ship survival kit, I think. We're going to try and make that in here. So you can either get it to functional, or you could just get it to 100%. If you get it to functional, then it will work, and everything will work fine with it. Why am I walking slow? Weird. Yeah. And the only reason you would want to get it to, like, above functional, if you know what I mean, get it to 100%, is just because of, I don't know, completionist, I'd say. You could have everything less than 100%. The main reason is because if... Is this right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, if you... so I can access it here. If you've got, like, something that explodes in your base, these take damage, and they actually go down from, like, 100%. So you want to get them all the way up to 100% just in case of damage. I'm also going to go like this. And my wind turbine looks weird because it's in a weird position right here. You'll see it. I think it looks kind of cool, like the way that they've done the model for this. But that is gonna make us some power, and it transfers it, as I said, through these light armor blocks. So I'm going to use my... I'm so used to using shift to go down when you like create a flight in Minecraft. So, but it's C in this, which makes sense. Okay, so these are now working. We'll do K on that. Yeah, we can start making stuff. Well, in fact, what we can do, we can grab all of this stuff. Why did you not stack, you weirdo? Yeah, there we go. We can grab all of the stuff we've already got. And I can put it in the assembler, which connected inventory right here. There's the basic refinery. This is the basic assembler, and I can put this in here like this. And then if we go back to the refinery, go to production, you can see that we can make a bunch of stuff. We need some silver and we need some cobalt to make these two bits. And to find those, you actually have to go find like an actual mine of those. I think what I might do, if you didn't notice as well, I need to put that stone away. stone right there. This will automatically like get rid of everything, and then you get these certain components, as it were. I've got the gas canister with me right here, hydrogen bottle, so we can fly about a bit. I kind of need to do this so I can find myself some iron, do a proper iron mine. I don't know how I can turn these tutorials off, but I wish I could. One thing that we could do, mine some more stone, get some more materials. Usually people turn this into a mining ship, from what I've seen. There's a really good YouTuber called Splitsy, I think his name is. He's like a master at this. Space engineers. So if you are interested, go check him out. But basically, yeah, he's got a tutorial on turning your respawn ship into a mining ship. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own ship, which does involve us ripping this down. But first, I do want to make a battery for this. So we've got power going into the battery when we're not using stuff. I also want to make another 3 of these wind turbines, which is why that's on the side there, so I could do it there, and the other side. And what else do I want? I want to get the survival kit as well. I'm going to put the survival kit somewhere around here. Probably get one of these hydrogen oxygen generators, whatever it's called. O2H2 generator. I want to get one of those. And then once that's set up, that's kind of the base situated for now. And then after that, I will make myself a small ship. But anyway, I think that is the basics for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope a few of you that have never even heard of Space Engineers decide to give it a go, pick it up and give it a go, because it's a fabulous game. I don't know why I said fabulous. That's not a word I should be saying, to be fair, but it's a really, really good game. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.